Chef Buff Army, I'm starting a new series. It's called SAF. Simple as fuck. You see, I'm going to take seemingly complicated questions, common questions that you might have, and easily explain the clearest answer. In today's video, we're dealing with nutrition in regards to how you should eat, whether you want to look good or if you want to feel good, which would be called health. Alright, welcome back everybody. Welcome to the first episode of Simple as Fuck. You see, today we're talking about how you should eat. It depends really on your goals. Do you want to focus exclusively on your looks? You don't give a fuck about your health. You do not care about prolonging your life, reducing the risk of cancer, heart disease, none of that shit. You just want to look good. Then you fall under this circle. On the other hand, do you not care how you look? You can look like a sack of shit. But you do want to, reduce the risk of a variety of diseases and try and prolong your life. Then you want to focus on health. Or maybe the third option. Are you not a retard and you want to do both? You want to look good and feel good. Look strong and live long. I'm full of a bunch of rhymes, so let's just keep going with this. Today, I'm going to show you different eating types and where they fall under and what you should really focus on. You see, traditionally when it comes to weightlifting, when people will eat food, I label it more bro science. So it's under looks. Guys that want to look good. They want to build muscle and burn fat. That's what I define as looking good. Having a lot of muscle and being lean. Bro science is the type of eating a lot of guys, a lot of bros do. They'll eat their rice crackers, they'll eat their white rice. A vegetable is a foreign object to them. They focus on just getting their carbs in, getting a little bit of fat, and getting, a whole lot of protein in, like 400 grams a day from the latest supplement. And they probably take a lot of supplements. So they care more about looks. And they fall under that category. You see, this is the sweet spot right here. This is both, where looks and health intersect. And that's where you want to be. This, in many ways, my friend, if you look at this diagram long enough, is the sweet spot. So that's bro science. On the other hand, I'm making a lot of assumptions today too, guys, so just flow with me. Under health, if we look at vegan, now this is assuming a vegetarian, that's a vegan actually, and one that doesn't supplement with any, protein source, so a hemp protein, a pea protein, a soy protein, someone that has a low protein intake and a low caloric intake, right? So they probably eat a lot of plants, and that's phenomenal for your health. Congratulations, you might live to the age of 85, that's great, but if you want to have 17-inch guns and be, jacked and diced to the socks, then you will not do that eating such low calories and eating 30 grams of protein a day. It's not bad at all. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the purest form of this is much more health-oriented. So the question then becomes, how should you eat? Whoa, 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 bro. We're talking about sexual education today? Why was I not contacted? And how you should eat is based off of your goals. I would always argue that every single individual has some sort of combination of looks and health. A lot of younger guys want more looks and then maybe a little bit of health. As you age, or if you get smarter, you'll see that health is also very important. And that's where a couple different eating types fall under. If we look at if it fits your macros, or as Brady would say, if it fits your macaronis, it depends upon what structure, what model you use. You see, the simplest ones that don't really take into account micronutrients, and they're not that specific about those numbers, and care more about, macros, and you count your protein, your macros from your cheesecake and shit like that, that might fall under more looks, where you could change your body composition, right? You'll look great, because you have all your macros dialed in, your calories, but the essential micronutrients, your vitamins and minerals, your vitamin E, C, might not care as much about those. And it's harder to quantify those health benefits because we're still doing a lot of research on what healthy eating really means, because it's a big umbrella. So it's harder to quantify. My point being, if you follow a looser model of it fits your macros, it's more looks dominant, right? It will enhance your body composition. You will build that size and lose muscle, but it might not focus on health. On the other hand, if you do a stricter model of if it fits your macros, it can reach that intersection, where you quantify, yes, I need this amount of fiber in the day, I need, this amount of vitamin C, D, and so forth, then it can have a lot of health benefits to it. I would highly advise anyone under the age of 18 not to look in this general area. The last source I want to talk about is paleo eating. And once again, it's a big topic. There's many different definitions of what paleo exactly means. But essentially, you're eating the shit that our ancestors had several thousand years ago. So you'd avoid grain. You know, if it ran, swam, or flew, you can eat it. You focus on a lot of vegetables. Eating paleo, you can enhance your body composition because you can get all your carbohydrates, all your protein, all your healthy fats, and you'll get all the health benefits that you're after. So, you know, reducing the risk of heart disease, cancer, and trying to prolong your life. I took the liberty to try and define different eating styles, but if we take a look at these, we could see what you want to look like and how you want to feel will determine how you should eat. For most people, some are falling in the middle. For instance, you could do a stricter model if it fits your macros and get both health benefits and looking awesome. You can follow paleo. You can follow your own definition of these two. You make up your own, you know, making sure essentially that you eat your vegetables as well as get your proper protein intake, you exercise vigorously, and you get good carbohydrates and fats. The last point I want to mention is that remember guys, it depends on the totality of your eating program. Meaning, can you eat, you know, mainly paleo, but enjoy the occasional cheesecake and Pop-Tart and still fall under this category? The answer is absolutely. We're looking at your total calorie consumption throughout, let's say, an entire year. So it doesn't mean you only have to eat, you know, green vegetables and meat. Otherwise, you're not paleo. Otherwise, you'll get no health benefits. We're looking at the totality of your calories. And that's something a lot of people will tend to forget. If you ask me, how do I eat? First of all, I don't belong to any cult. It goes simply like this. Play good, pay good. Pay good, eat good, look good, that good. In other words, if we take a look at this, honestly guys, I eat something kind of resembling paleo. So, you know, I eat a lot of vegetables, I don't eat a lot of grains, I eat a lot of, you know, meat, clean sources, fish, chicken, organic meat. But in addition to that, you could also classify myself as if it fits your macros, because really, it's arbitrary where I get my sources from. I determine it on the day. So if I feel like I want a slice, a cheesecake, on that day, I'll fucking eat it and fit it into my overall structure. I'm not confined to any of these things. But by mainly eating and focusing on the essentials, trying to look good and trying to feel healthy, become better, reduce the risk of, you know, a variety of diseases for myself, I fall in the middle category. Ultimately, what you eat is determined by what your goal is. So if you want to focus on both of them, then you fall somewhere in the middle. Making sure you get your macronutrients, enough calories, so you get your carbs, proteins, and fats, but also focusing just on the micronutrients, getting enough vitamins and minerals. And that, my friend, is the sweet spot. Till next time, guys, peace.